Well, we did a quick costume change.
We
Look at us
did.
now.
Yay.
Yes, Chatty's here because Mardi Gras is right around the corner, and Fayetteville is gearing up for a big celebration. The Fayetteville Mardi Gras parade is coming up, as well as the other things, the pub grub event happening. So, Chatty, thanks for being here to fill us all in.
You bet. Thanks for having me, and thanks for getting festive with me.
Of course.
And thanks for bringing BC
Oh,
back,
BC's
the little
back.
baby.
So BC's in for a big
I love
weekend.
Oh my gosh.
She's going to be in the parade in the Crew Barkus. It'll be her first, obviously.
Oh, she'll be
Yes.
the star.
Yeah, she's going to have a great time.
Oh my
so,
gosh, she is.
yeah.
Everybody has a great time, and this has been going on. It's sort of become a tradition here in Fayetteville. What year is
Over
this? How
30
long?
years, over 30 years, and it just keeps getting bigger and better.
Yeah.
This year, it's going to be Saturday at 2 p.m., starting on the square, going down Block Street, ending on Dixon Street. We already have over 40 entries.
Really?
And that's a record, and then there's always people that show up at the last minute
Sure.
with a beautiful float ready to go. So it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we have our Grand Marshal is Molly Ron, our new mayor.
Okay, Mayor
And-
Ron.
Then our king and queen are Dirk and Julie Thibodeau. They work at Central United Methodist, and all the proceeds that we raise from sponsorships goes to a charity chosen by the royalty each year. This year is going to be Canopy NWA.
Okay.
And we are going to
Okay.
have a nice big fat check for them that we'll present at George's right after the parade, and we'll cut this bigger king cake.
Right,
Cut
a
the
king cake.
This one's for you guys after the
Yes.
show. And then we will announce the royalty for next year, as well as the winners of the float contest. I know you've been a judge the
I
last
have,
few years.
yes.
Your buddy Bo.
Yeah, Bo's
Counts
gonna
is
be there.
gonna
Bo's
be
gonna be
taking
there.
care of it this year. Then there'll be a ball, Funky Town Ball, at the Leroy Lounge right across the street over there later after George's.
On the same day. So
On the
that's
same
all
day.
happening on Saturday. That's a big day.
That's a big
That's a
day.
very busy
Then
day.
Tuesday is the
On
pub.
actual Mardi
on
Gras.
that Tuesday night is
Right.
the actual pub and grub crawl. So lots of restaurants and bars on Dixon are participating. They're going to have food specials, drink specials. You'll start at the Tin Roof, one of our sponsors. By the way, our big presenting sponsor this year is Music Moves.
Oh,
Which
love
is
Anthony
wonderful.
Ball. They're
Yes,
great. Yeah.
Yes. So there'll be lots of music in the parade, as well as we'll have a second line on Tuesday night going up and down the street. So you go to Tin Roof, you'll register, you'll get your lanyard, you'll go from place to place, get your stickers, and if you go to all of them, you win a prize.
Oh, wow. So it's like a little, you get it stamped like a passport or like a check mark or
Awesome.
something in that nature.
Yep. And then your friends and mine will be going up and down the street
Of
singing
course.
and playing music. And a second line is kind of one of those things that you can join in if you like.
Right, I was going to
We'll have
ask,
some
what
extra-
is the definition of a second line for folks who are unfamiliar with kind of that tradition?
Well, it's New Orleans, and they do it lots of times for funerals, and of course around Mardi Gras. And it's just walking up and down the street, playing music, singing. There's usually horns. We'll have tambourines, cowbells, of course.
Of course.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a little bit more relaxed than a musical performance.
Sure.
but-
And everybody can play the cowbell,
Yeah,
right? And we need
right.
more cowbells. What we'll
And you
do
know
is-
what?
Yeah.
Listen, I kind of kill a cowbell,
You
guys.
do.
I'm not to brag.
Crush it.
Is there anything that happens at the parade and stuff that every year you just really look forward to?
The actual rolling of the parade and seeing all the floats, it's amazing. And like I said, this is the biggest ever, and it promises to be one of the best. so.
Okay.
And the weather's going to be great.
Yes.
So you might get to Dixon and the square early, so you can get a parking spot and a good place to watch the parade from. And it starts
Okay.
a hard start at 2. We roll.
Okay.
Hard start at 2.
Hard
Awesome.
start at 2 o'clock. BC's going to be there. Crew of Barkus is
Crew
going to be there.
Barkus. We'll be at the very end because
Okay.
our theme is UFOs, so we're going to have rocket ships and smoke and bubbles and
Look out for
everything.
that.
Oh, I
float.
love it.
What a great time.
Well,
you
thank
gotta
you
find
guys.
yourself out
Yeah,
there.
thank you guys for joining
Wake
us.
up, baby.
Absolutely. Yeah, Chatty.